They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. On the morning of the 25th April 1915, the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps landed in what is known as Gallipoli. 111 years later, they are still remembered across the nations, and the Puffing Billy Railway is not exempt. Alongside the Emerald RSL, a yearly service is run with one of Puffing Billy's NA class locomotives for the dawn service in the early morning for what's been deemed the whistle salute. And 2026 was good as ever, with recently overhauled 6A, an NC in Hall, a headboard to the Smokebox, Ferns to its front, and a 5 chime to the top of its boiler. The locomotive steamed out of Belgrave to be this year's Anzac Train. The Locomotive 6A was built in 1901 and painted in a stunning two-tone green livery. Today the locomotive would haul a single service to Emerald and back. We start our trip to the Gem of the Hills at the Monbolt Creek Trestle Bridge, arguably the most famous spot on the entirety of the line, built in 1899. Following a spirited run up the hill past the site of the landslide and the township of Selby, the train arrives into the midpoint of the morning run, Menzies Creek, where the crew will hand over the section authority and begin its trip up the rest of the climb to Emerald.
Yeah, get out of the way.
As the train has finished its climb up the Emerald Bank, one of the steepest gradients on the line, our locomotive pulls into Emerald. First, 6A fills up on water, ready for its morning service. This year is significant for many as the first time the incredibly well-known locomotive has run the Anzac Train. Over its 7-year overhaul, a notable change was the addition of original wooden pilots, which were added to the locomotive. 6A is the oldest operational locomotive in the PBR's fleet, and is the only NA in the two-tone green livery. Six A has more than a couple of differences to the rest of the NAs, with a conical steam dome, early style water tanks, and many more additions. Behind 6A is a guards van, 5NC, built in 1914 by the Victorian Railways, is a stereotypical narrow gauge guards van, fitted with a fireplace and other amenities for the guard or conductor. The piece that will now play is known as the Last Post, which is a military bugle call marking the end of the day's activities, signifying that the camp is secure and the soldiers can rest. Following the dawn service, the sun rises up and the locomotive prepares its return to Belgrave. We now see 6A running around its train before heading back to Belgrave.
How are you, buddy? Yeah, not bad. Nice early start for you? Oh, mate, I was out of bed at 2 o'clock. Oh, yeah.
We now see the train departing Emerald at the main road crossing bound for Belgrave. After a trip through clematis, 6A powers through the main road crossing before the climb into Menzies Creek. Following a short stop at Menzies Creek, the train shoots down grade over School Road level crossing. Almost finishing with her morning run, the train opens its cylinder cocks as it crosses the Mumboldt Creek Trestle Bridge. Our coverage of this service concludes here. Thank you all very much for watching, lest we forget.